in their champions. Kog'Maw was so big for Cody Sun, one of the ones that he has had very strong performances on, and especially with the double disengage combination of Gragas and Jenna locked in around the Kog'Maw, it gives him the confidence to just stand and fire. That's what you want. You want to make the most of your Bio Arcane Barrage uptime, pop the W, and get as many autos as you can within that cooldown out. Having people really supporting around you to make that happen helps so much.
And while Cody Sun may not have had the strongest of performances yesterday against Longju, watching him play this champion during the regular season, he was impressive to me. It makes it so much easier when you literally just stand there and do the pew pew pew, because he just is a constant reliable damage output, especially when you have such a fantastic support in the form of a later back.
Well, interesting that Fnatic sniped the Rise away from Pobelta, who played it yesterday, and of course took the Twitch to get a big, strong late carry there.
Now this is quite interesting from Fnatic's perspective, because for a long time they've been playing much more towards the meta game. They've been playing much more of the style of, okay, we need to pick up the Tristana, the Xayah, the much more meta AD carries, but when Fnatic were playing their unique style, much more before Rift Rivals, Twitch was one of the champions that Rekkles brought out when things like his cannon were taken off the board. And it's something that he's good at in terms of using on the side lanes especially, just appearing out of nowhere, ganking your top laner at level 7 for no reason to just find that random pick. And it feels like Fnatic, they're going, all right, we're going a little bit old school, we're going back to comfort, but Twitch still falls within the realms of meta, given the value of hyper carries in what we are today.
Well, we've been through 4 more bans as well. Quickly recapping, Elise, Marco, Renekton, and Syndra all gone. There's Cho'Gath, but there's Jace for Immortals.
Yeah, jump on that one, Pastry, because we're gonna break it a little bit, at least crack open the meta here, as Flame will be able to have a carry champion in the top lane. That's probably where Jace is gonna go with Pobelta locking into Leah now. So we just quickly accelerated the pace of this game. Kog'Maw's an AD carry that can spike on a single item. That plus Ardent Sensor with Jenna would be plenty of damage. Jace can spike really early. Talia gets to move around the map very early. So looks like Immortals do want to play this game a bit faster than Fnatic and try and really accelerate the pace, especially in that top side.
This is an exciting composition from Immortals, playing towards the top side. And Broxah, he's going to an old classic. When he joined the European LCS, it was Lee Sin that he debuted, and he made it to Reddit on the first day. This guy was very comfortable on the champion. It fell out of the meta game, but now he's looking to bring it back. We saw it a couple times in play-ins with mixed success here and there.
We're on the bottom side of the map. You got to look at the mini-map there. Broxah on this Lee Sin. This was the highlight pick in Champ Select. He's already down here. Teleport comes through. They want to die.
What a great walk from Broxah. Here's the 4-man dive from Fnatic. Olay gonna dive to the tornado. Did he get the direction right? No, Broxah just to be able to get in there. The dive is good. And first blood to Rekkles. Jesus heals up and maybe able to tank the turret. 3 members here on the top side. They're trying to dive Soaz. Silence goes out. Xmithie going to start it up now. He's tanking for the knockup. It's amazing from Soaz. He's still going to die. Pobelta gets the kill, but Flame
on that.
Rekkles actually again ambushed. Just is flashed in for that one. Tornado might be enough. Broxah back in. Rekkles gets kill number 2.
Fnatic so ready for this. They're able to capitalize once again. Even though Cody Sun still had flash, they find the second.
And Soaz, he's taking a lot of damage here.
Yeah, Pobelta actually up with the wall as well. He's going to start riding at Soaz. Could be in trouble. He does have his flash, but he's going to try and dodge out of the way. Not quite enough. Pobelta grabs the kill.
Right on cue, as we say. Pobelta roams right up to the top side. What will Caps answer with? You know, Ryze does have an ultimate that can get him, you know, a little bit close to that amount of distance, and bottom lane has been the focus.
But now Xmithie, he's reading the roam from Caps. It's already been pinged by Pobelta. Be warned of the roam. 4 members of Fnatic down here. I think their eyes are on the turret.
Certainly. He's a big personal style when it comes to his builds. He went Runa's, Executioner's Calling, and now has a BO Sword like to move into some sort of IF. But regardless of how he split it, he is very strong as Rekkles moves into mid lane. Pobelta insta-flashes in Xmithie. May not make it out alive! Rekkles dives under the turret for a kill.
Yeah, you hold on to that ultimate a little bit too long. Even at a second's hesitation, Rekkles gets off the extra damage there with the glitter on top.
Rift Arrow goes down. Caps without an ultimate for a little while longer. And then we'll move back play towards this left-hand side. Again, that early Baron is a possibility for either of these teams.
Now, we do have to say that it's not like Immortals have no late game. Ooh, look at Rekkles, look at Rekkles.
Oh, found Flame. Snuck all the way back around Flame. He's to go a little bit further forward. Has now finally found him, but Rekkles just going to force a flash. He has his. He does follow through. Flame wants to knock him back, but that is not enough. Rekkles gets the kill.
Now Fnatic also have the minion wave. They're pushing on the turret, and they're going to be able to get it.
great bit of pressure there from Fnatic in the infinite.
As they burn this down, Shogun goes in, he wants to feast it.
Ole, very nice, but Soa's going to stay around and try and get it. He does have the feast. He should be able to grab it. A rupture. Just by Xmithy, who got it? Oh my god, Xmithy gets the Baron. Solis goes down to Cody, and Immortals take the objective.
Everything goes in favor of Immortals. Fantastic play from them. Caps is forced to flash, and Immortals find exactly what they need.
You have to look at cross-map there. As Flame, we left the damage instead.
Well, we're going to talk about well, Rekkles Flame did pick up a GA, and now he's looking at 1v1 Soaz. Oh, never mind. His friends have arrived as well. Pobelta with a wonderful wall cuts him off, and Flame will get a kill.
Fantastic collapse from Immortals. Flame was already in the... Oh no, he TP'd behind on the ward, and Fnatic, they're not in a position to punish Immortals. They're all recalling now to try and answer the pushing in minion waves, but here's Rekkles up in the top.
Yeah, Rekkles doesn't want to let him get away with that one scot-free. Burns down this turret with the extra attack speed. Immortals are back out, but they might get baited in here. It looks like Caps is planning a surprise.
Oh, flashes over, looks for the Jonah. He's going to maybe get Ole. Damage is not enough. Monsoon, no, doesn't save him. Rekkles unstoppable with the poison as Broxah takes down Cody. Fnatic pick up the duo lane.
Rekkles here looking for another opening, but
Realm of Caps gets out.
Yep, Caps was definitely expecting that one, but is he expecting Flame? He's coming around the corner on the bottom side.
Oh no, Caps, he's got nothing left. No ult, no Jonah, no flash, but Flame opens up. 1v2, flashes in. Monsoon, not enough. Cody now there for the ult. It's great. Broxah puts through so many rocks. And that is not going to be enough to get the kill there. But Caps does go down. Rekkles again, looking for the flank. Onto Pobelta, takes him down. Fnatic just playing so aggressive in these fights.
Pastry, take a second to breathe. Let us cover Rekkles. He's continuing to look for more picks. Soaz comes in, knock-up land.
Cody's star gets ruptured. That's bad news, bad. Soaz able to get himself a kill. Rekkles not done. Under the turret, tanking its damage. Almost kills another.
Beautiful 1v1 between Caps and Pobelta. Such clutch movements that allowed both of them to escape. And then Flame, he moved away to try and get that kill into Caps. But he
from base. Immortals, if they can get a kill here, maybe they can turn it back around, but Caps jukes the poke.
They're actually backing off, waiting for Cody's son to join so they can have the 5-on-5. So it's
huge double rupture though. Pobelta just getting shredded. A clutch locket from Ole. He's going to maybe save him inside. Oh my god, he goes down to Cody. A snipe from the artillery.
Beautiful pick from Cody's son. They shut down the big front line, and IMT, they have position around the Baron.
There's a double wave there up on the top side turret. Rekkles is going to clear it out. He reveals himself in the top side, so Immortals are actually rushing down this Baron, and there's no Cho'Gath
it's all on Broxah.
The feast is dead. Equal level junglers. Here is a 50-50. Broxah can't go back in. That's Baron Immortals.
Beautiful setup from Immortals. Codyson doing the damage that his team needed to shut the stacking of minions, but their eyes is on the second inhibitor in the middle lane.
Caps on the side there was looking for an angle with the Rise ultimate, trying to flank again, and Broxah himself wants to kick in Codyson.
Look at him, look at Cody.
Cody's so far forward, he's actually on the Caps. That might be enough to rupture. He's getting 11 Xmithy. Already killed Dawn. Beautiful Monsoon by Ole, but Cody still forced the fire flash down to Xmithy into the redemption. Is barely going to live.
Ole playing like a madman right now, keeping everybody alive. Soaz is down, and IMT, their eyes, they want to take another tower.
Pobelta's going to cut them off, and Immortals go in.
Great wall there from Pobelta. Another inhibitor is set to fall here for Immortals. Baron buff barely wears off, and they turn the trick twice.
25 seconds left on Soaz. Immortals have
the poke comes out from Flame.
Oh man, that gives more time. And here we go. It is going to come down to this fight. No Cho'Gath here.
Who's got it? Broxah steals it away. Almost dies to the ult of a Cap. Flashes in another Monsoon as Soaz TP's down for the fight. Immortals need to book it back to base. Do get out of the way, Fnatic. They just take the steal and leave.
Fnatic finally get some kind of consolation prize. They're able to get themselves the Elder Dragon on top of 2 Infernal Drakes as well. IMT, they could have gone back to base, they could have reset, they could have spent their gold and then set up around the Elder. Instead, they wanted to stick around, they wanted to utilize the double super minions and the fact that someone would be forced to go back to base. But unfortunately, it all came down to the 50-50. They couldn't find the fight, it all came down to that gamble, which resulted in Fnatic finding the window, which they took.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, can't give up the map pressure. They stick around and try and make use. But take a look at the combo of damage. He got that smite at 162 to be able to finish it off. Just barely, not enough burst there from the other side. Now, we're in a world where the Elder Dragon double Infernal team actually has some extra power if they get the team fight. They still have to deal with the double lines of super minions from those inhibitors, though.
Fortunately,
The 45 seconds on Baron.
Oh, Pimento saw him. There's the ultimate. No, insta flash. Rekkles flashes in there. Oh no! He doesn't get knocked up. Cody's son. I'm gonna take him down and catch. He gets out of the way, but the rest of Fnatic, they're in trouble. That's the Cody's son.
This late in the game, those are the plays that make the definitive statement. And now it's going to be Immortals with a huge power play.
Rekkles, he tries to go for the play, he goes for the flash, and that ends in his death. This is disaster for Fnatic, and they're now trying to get something back.
Only one option left. Do something that Fnatic have done as an organization so many times. Xmithie, he's going back. The rest of IMT, they're going to get the race going. Pimento moves forward. Remember, only one Nexus turret left. Flame went back as well. I don't think they can do this. Xmithie interrupts it and him.
They're gonna lose, they're gonna lose. Fnatic, they can't commit to this. IMT, they're gonna win the game.
The turrets are exposed. This could be bad news. The turrets are gonna fall. IMT force Fnatic out, and they win another slobber knocker.
Rekkles flashes forward to get the execution, but Sonya's available for Pobelter, and Cody's son answers, defending his mid laner.
That one play at the very end, Rekkles has to, he can feel the weight on him now. He knew he made a mistake. IMT was so quick to react. They always stayed as that 5-man. They were so ready to turn that around, and they just went straight for the game end.
There's so many things you have to account for in these late game team fights, and item activates